Good morning, students. Today our topic is Python programming, and this is Python programming part 9. And in this lecture, we are going to discuss some operators. And so let's start first. As you know, in that operators are basic fundamental things there of a program, and we already discussed logical operator, bitwise operator, compare relational operator in our previous lecture. So let's start first. Go to just IDLE, Python IDLE, and integrated development language environment, and go to file, new file, and script mode will be appear here. You can easily see that. And then these all are the basically are the operators, and the operators which we discussed in our previous lectures are assignment, comparison, relational, logical operators, bitwise operators, and even arithmetic operators. We will discuss in this lecture arithmetic operators, membership operator, and identity operator. So let's start how to use these operators. First of all, identity operators. For comparing memory locations of two objects, identity operator are used. So identity operator are where there are two only identity operator, is operator and is not operator. To check both these numbers are same or not, or they have same memory address or not, we use is operator or is not operator. Is not just opposite to that of is operator. So if you basically understand what is the use of is operator, the role of is not operator is just opposite to that of is operator. And here there is a small program. So first of all, I'll just implement it on interactive mode. And you can easily see that this is interactive mode here, and just write a number. And the biggest disadvantage of interactive mode is that you can just make a single statement, and you are able to execute a single statement at one time. So what we write here is 5 is 6. So we basically compare two elements 5 and 6 and check that 5 is 6 or not. Obviously 5 is not equal to 6 or 5 is not 6. So to execute, just press enter, and after press enter, you can easily see that result is false. And after that, just check another thing. 5 is not 6. 5 is not 6, so just answer will be just opposite to that. It means true. Obviously 5 is not 6, so 5 is not 6, answer is true. And let us check another thing. 5 is 5, answer is 2 because 5 is 5, and 5 is not 5, answer will be just opposite to that of previous one, and in this case answer will be 5. So that is a basically use of is or is not operator. Is or is not operator basically checks two numbers and to compare them, and tells us that the use of whether they are same or not. Now there is a small program here, and this program says that there are two numbers, a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 6, and there is if statement, and which says that if a is 5, so a is 5 is basically condition. Here it is very difficult to understand the if and else clause, because later on Python you can read it in detail and understand the concept of if and else in detail. So first of all, here I want to tell you that whenever you want to check a condition, just write if statement, and then after within parenthesis sign just write any condition which you want to check, and after that a colon sign of colon, and next line give some space, and after that write any statement which belongs to the if it will be executed only if the condition given above is true, otherwise it will not be executed. And what happens if the condition is fails? Then for this there is another keyword else used with if statement, and just write else and then after colon sign, and there is no condition given within with else statement. So just write else and after that colon sign, and the statement which belongs to else must be right after that, and always remember that space will be provided, because space basically is a concept of indentation, and indentation says that whenever you um, give a statement, then after indentation then it belongs to the previous one. So this is the syntax of if and else statement. In this program we take two values, a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 6, and just check that a is 5, a is b or not. So we make a condition a is v in if statement, and there are and here we print a statement, print aps will only be printed all will only be printed after the execution of the statement, or when the condition is true. When the condition is true, it means a is b. When a is b is true, then after aps will be printed, otherwise aps will not be printed. In that case varanasi will be printed, because in else clause we give a statement print varanasi. So whenever we found condition false, the statement belongs to else will be executed. Now I think it is quite clear to all of you to how to use if else statement. So let's check in reference to it in as a identity operator. So first of all, save your code, and here give the name of the program. It is a program 7 or program 8, whatever you want to write, a program 7.py, and you can easily see that Varanasi will be printed. And why Varanasi will be printed? Because both these numbers are totally different to each other. A is equal to 5 and b is equal to 6. So a is not 5, and since a is not 5, then statement belongs to if that is APS will not be printed at all. So Varanasi will be printed by default. And in our previous example we already explained the concept of a is v in interactive mode. That is very simple, but in script mode, if you want to print if you want to check this, then just write a program which show the functionality of is and is not. So now I think it is clear to all of you. Now just write run the program, or you can press easily F5. Program will be executed. You can easily see that pharmacy will be printed. Pharmacy will be printed. And if you write is not, so it gives you just answer opposite to that of the previous one. Then you can easily see that APS will be printed. And why APS will be printed? Because we use not operator. And as you know that not just negate the statement, it means true will become false and false become true. So in previous case false is the answer, so after apply is not, true is the correct answer. So these are the operator is and is not identity operators. Next our operator is in and not in. These are the membership operators. Basically these operator tells that particular number is a member of a particular group or not, in simple words. And to find out a group there are different data types such as list, tuple, dictionaries, which we will discuss in our next video. But here you should know one thing, that there are data types which contain different elements, And one of the most important data type of such kind is list. So list basically contain elements, and the elements should be separated by the comma, and all these elements are within a bracket. So before we start int and not in operator, this this thing should be very clear to all of you. So in and not in just is not in similar manner. In and not in, it means that not in is just opposite to that of in. As here we can easily see that the result of this operation becomes true if it is find a value in a specified sequence and false otherwise. And not in, result of this operation becomes true if it does not find a value in a specified sequence and false otherwise. So not in is just opposite to that of the in, and using in we find out a value in a specified sequence may be a list, maybe a tuple, or maybe a dictionary. So let's check. To then there are two different programs which show the functionality of membership operators. Here we can easily see that program number 1 and program number 2, the difference between them. In program number 1, a is equal to 1 and b is equal to a in 1 2 3 4 5. Now what is the meaning of this? It means that a in, so we so Python program will find out the value in sequence, and the sequence is here 1 2 3 4 comma 5, and this is a sequence called list. And there is a sign of bracket and all the elements are separated by the comma. We can easily see that. And if value is will be find, then answer true will be printed, otherwise false is the answer. And same manner we can easily see that there is another membership operator is not, or not in, sorry, not in operator. Not in operator, and not in operator just do this just opposite task as that of the in operator. And whenever you find a out of value using not in operator, it basically check that whether it is not available within that sequence or not. So print statement, and we can see the output. Not in just produce the output just reverse as that of the in, the all conditions are same. So let's check it. Go to Python program. First just copy it. Python is already open, so, and it is a notepad file, so you can perform copy paste operation here. And if you want to execute that statement, then just go to run, and or press F5 button to execute the program. You can easily see that you have to find a value within a particular sequence, and then after a print statement to which print the value, then go to run statement and then run module, and then OK, press OK button, uh, and we can see that answer is true. So answer is true. And then not in operator, using not in operator, answer is just opposite to that of the previous one. That means opposite to that of the in operator. Just run it. Source code must be saved, so to save the program, and answer is false. So answer is just opposite in as compared to the in operator. So in and not in are just opposite to each other, but both work in the same fashion. And we can see that the output. So I think now membership operator are very much clear to all of you. When we discuss list and tuple and dictionary. This should be again explained. So till now, use of in operator is sufficient to understand. So just understand the definition, learn the definition, and implement the concept here. When you just try to when you work on a list, then concept will be revised again and again. And you can work on a interactive mode also. 5 to, you can easily see that. And there is a single line. You can check whether element is present within a list or not, or within a particular sequence or not. This is a sequence, and we are trying to find out a number within that sequence. Just so there are different elements here. A result is just false, so just opposite to that of the previous one. So in and not in are just opposite to each other. So these are the membership operator. So till now we learn identity operator and membership operator. Both are different. I think now till now we learn all the operators. So let's do some practice on arithmetic operator first, because most of the cases, in most of the time, there is a question belongs to arithmetic operators. So arithmetic operators are plus, minus, multiplies, division, floor division, multiplication, modulo division. All these are the Python arithmetic operators. Let's do some practice on arithmetic operators first. This is the arithmetic operators. You can write a program, or you will work on interactive mode, because work is very simple here. Arithmetic operator, first of all, let's perform addition of two numbers. 5 plus 6, result will be 11. Of course there is no dot at all, I think. And what happens if we write a string in place of a number? Suppose there is a string abc plus xyz. We write a string in place of a number abc, in place of abc plus pqr. You can easily see that there is an error. And why the error is there? Error is there, so we can easily see that there is an error. And why the error is there? Because here written as name abc is not defined. Name abc is not defined. We say that abc is a string, but how can computer recognize that it is a string? To represent it as a string, we must write we must write it within a double quotes or within a single quotes. If we write abc within a single quote or within a double quote, it works as a string. So just write within a double quotes or a single quotes. Let's check it. What happens after write it in within double quotes or single quote? Here sign. So message is there. We can easily see that. And just write abc again, but within double quotes, so we can check it. abc and pqr, abc and pqr in double quotes. Now there are two strings. Now when you want to add two strings, then string will also be added to each other. It means abc pqr is there. And suppose there is a number 5 and 6, and we represent it within a double quotes, then answer will be 56 after that addition, because strings are added, not numbers are added in that case. So always remember that plus operators added two strings, also they add two numbers, and the addition of two strings is called concatenation. So this process is called the concatenation. So Praveen Singh, yeah, you can easily see that. Or if you want to give some space between Praveen and Singh, so just write first string, after that give some space, because space is also treated as a character. So answer will be Praveen Singh, and space is there, we can easily see that. And when you write it within a single quote, answer will be the same again, because to write a string you can use a double quote or single quotation mark. So just write within a single quote here. You can easily see that single quote here. You can easily see that rest thing are same as it I mentioned in previous example. So answer will be Praveen Singh again. Yes, Praveen Singh again. So you can add two numbers or two strings using plus operator. That is a very important point. But to use to print or to add two strings must be in double quote or within single quotation marks. Now for there is another operator, minus operator. It basically subtract one element to another. 5 minus 6, answer will be minus 5. It works as it is as work in mathematics. So there is nothing special in it. Then third element 5 and the multiplied, it is symbol of multiply, is represented by asterisk sign. So 5 multiplied by 6 is obviously is 30, no doubt about it. And there is again a sign of exponent. So 3, to understand this concept of exponent, first of all to check the multiplication sign. 3 multiplied by 2 means 6. 3 multiplied 2, it is equal to 6. And what happens if we write 3 double asterisk 2? It is basically the exponent of power is 3 square. Answer will be 3 square means 9. So answer will be 9 here. You can easily see that. Now if you want to just write 3 then asterisk and then 2 and then asterisk let's write 2 again. So answer will be 3 power 4 means 81. 81 will be the answer. Now here you got some confusion. I think I just told you 3 power 5. 3 power 5, not 9 square. So it is very important. Let us check in another example. You are able to understand the concept of multiplication. Just write here, just copy it and paste and change the number, because now it is quite clear to all of you. So apply the same concept here. What is the output of this code? 3 power 3. First of all, 1 power 3 will be solved, and after that the power which after the and whatever we get after executing or after solving 1 double asterisk 3 is the power of 3. So 3 power 3 is the answer, and 3 power 3 means, let us check what is the okay, 3 power 3, no, this is not correct. 1 power 3 is equal to basically 1, and 1 power 3 whatever we get the number 1 is the power of again the power of 3, and 3 power 1 is the answer. It means 3 will be the answer. Let us check it whether 3 is the answer or not. The important thing is it always works from left to right. Left to right, so 3 is the answer. So always remember that. First left to right, it means 1 power will be solved, and then after whatever we get is the power of the next number, that means power of 3 in this case. So this is the concept of double asterisk, which means the power raised. You can easily check it. So do some more example regarding to this, and you can easily understand the concept of exponent or power. Now let us check in another example, and this example basically belongs to division. Now there are 3 more operators: division, floor division, and modulo division. So 3 divided by 4, here the answer is 0.75. So when we want to divide a number, answer will be in float. That is the basic concept in it. 5 divided by 6, answer again will be in the float. But what happens if we just write double slash in place of single slash? Just check it. If we want to just write 3 divided by 4, then the answer will be in integer. It means 0. Only integer part will be shown. Only integer part will be shown. 3 double slash 4, 0 is the answer. In similar manner, 5 double slash 6 of row division 6, answer is again 0. It means only the integer part will be there. Let us check it. 5 modulo 4, 5 double row division by 4, so answer will be 1, only the integer part. And let us check another example. 15 and double slash 4 division 6, so answer will be 2, because integer part is 2. So no decimal part appear when we use floor division. And then let us check another example. So here one thing is very important, and this is when we want to use when you use just division operator, it gives you a result in a float value, but when you just use a float division, it gives you value in only the integer part. And this is a modulo division. It basically shows you the remainder. 15 modulo 6, remainder is 3, so 3 is the answer. 3 modulo 3 divided by 4, answer is 0.75. And this is in float, this is a float value. And when you use 3, then let's take a value 3 and model division 4. So what is the answer? Answer will be 3, because 3 is the remainder. So that is the basic difference between division, floor division, and modulo division. And 3 floor division 4, answer will be 0, because 0 is the integer part. So now I think all concepts are quite clear to all of you. You are able to understand how to work on arithmetic operator. How to work on arithmetic operator. Again, I summarize you that here there are 3 types of division: simple division, and then floor division, and then modulo division. In simple division, or which is called division, in this type of division, when we want to divide integer to another integer, the answer will be a float value. And when we use floor division operator, then answer is always an integer value, and it only shows the integer part, so it neglects its fractional part. And third important thing is modular division operator. Modular division operator just show the remainder, nothing else. So this is the basic difference between division, floor division, and modular division, and it may be asked in your examination. And the second important thing is regarding to the power operation or exponent. So it basically work from left to right. Always remember that. Here we give an example: 3 power 1 power 3. So 1 power 3 will be solved first, and after that whatever you get will be the power of 3. It means answer will be 3. So this is a very important question. And last important thing, plus operator behaves uh, in dual nature. um, it add basically two numbers or two strings. If strings are given, then it adds two string also, and the process of adding two strings is also called that concatenation. So I think you are very much aware of this concept, arithmetic operators. Now all operators are completed, and this is our last lecture as far as operators are concerned. In our next lecture, we will discuss data types in detail, different types of data types which are available in Python programming. Data types are nothing but only the types of data, or which type of data you are aware some of them. just integer. Int is a data type, float is a data type, and list is also in data type. So thanks for watching this video.